It's my Y Heavyweight Champion, Big Billy Gold. You're watching BJ and DG talk wrestling, and that's gold. That's Billboard Billy Gold, and this is gold. This is Billboard BJ and DG talks gold.
Welcome back, everybody. BJ here, DG over there.
What is going on? I'm excited to be doing this prediction show for PWU Mad Love today. And then sometimes, as always, we have Chef the Ref with his grape Fago.
Yeah, it's a grape Fago today that I got cracking here. And over here, we have, of course, Pete the Wall Peters.
What's up, everybody? Happy to be back again this week.
Yeah, the most comic book name ever. And then,
all right, all the players are on the field. Let's ring the bell and get this started.
Yeah, we got a good show today lined up. We're going to be talking PWU Mad Love. We got Kid Legend, who will be joining us in a little while. So
Hello to Tara in the chat.
Hi, Tara.
Shut up, Tara!
We got to get it out the way early. We have a lot to do today. Yes, as is tradition. So, where would you gentlemen like to start today?
Well, I would like to start with a plug. If you guys were not aware, have not seen it, on this very YouTube page, Pete and I took the liberty of doing a little rundown of SPO's card last week, live from Stratosphere. Well, not live, but recorded at Stratosphere Brewery. 20-minute video, and it kind of saves us some time on the Tuesday night live stream, telling you guys what happened in a quick rundown when it's fresh in our mind. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. The first episode is up on the YouTube page, and the next episode will be up probably Saturday or Sunday.
Probably Sunday, considering Saturday's Mad Love.
Oh, Saturday's Mad Love. That's a lot of editing to do really early.
Exactly.
But hey, I got it done last week. We'll see.
Yeah, for people like me who couldn't make the show, it was much appreciated. So thank you both.
Coolio. Yeah. Hell yeah, Chef.
It was the worst thing I'd ever seen, and I need you to do more of it.
Absolutely.
Listen, I'll talk wrestling over beer any day.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
But yeah, we had a very excellent show this past Friday.
It was stellar, man. It was
really good show.
Absolutely. And the main event alone was a reason enough to go with, Angel Orsini taking against, Mickey Knuckles. Like, come on. That's a no-brainer.
Absolutely, yeah. That was a great match.
Tarzan and Lucky 13.
Dude, so I didn't see the graphic prior to that day, so I didn't even know that was advertised as a match. So as soon as it wasn't.
No, that match
BJ
wasn't
said
advertised.
There was no graphic, but it was announced in one of the promotional posts.
They would be appearing.
No. The match was announced in one of the promotional posts.
Okay.
Somehow BJ knew.
I knew, yeah.
He's a precog.
I think it came out very late, like Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, that was my match of the night. That was.
But it wasn't. There was no graphic.
No, I'm looking now, and no, it wasn't announced.
I know I saw it somewhere. Anyway.
All right, well, I was blown away.
You had a dream, and it came true. You dreamt of sitting at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, seeing Tarzan Duran versus Lucky 13, and then it happened.
No.
Yeah.
The fever dream.
That was not your lifelong dream.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good match and all, but no.
It was phenomenal. It was a great match, yeah.
But yeah, it was an excellent show this past week. And while we're waiting for our guest, we'll get talking about that. We had the show kick off with new SPO heavyweight champion, or should I say super heavyweight champion, Billboard Billy Gold, coming out to talk about his win against Alex Rivera, who has cut a couple scathing promos online recently.
That guy right there. Yeah, he likes to poke the
I
bear.
didn't do nothing.
Tara, we haven't gotten there yet.
I didn't.
Shut up, Tara.
We're not there
That's
yet.
why she's already predicting it, because we haven't gotten there yet. She's already predicting it.
Yeah,
That's
we
like,
have-
I might not be here. I don't care about the other predictions. I just want to say this.
you know,
We know where
that's
Tara's
misspoke.
heart lies.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Some
the back
somewhere's at the bottom of a can of Faygo and the back seats. Which, by the way, speaking of Faygo, just like to bring this up, today is National Juggalo Day.
Really?
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say,
combine that. So it's National Juggalo Day. It's Mardi Gras. It's Lunar New Year, and it's Ramadan. What a combination!
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Such
right.
an
The world's
active
gonna end
Tuesday.
tonight.
But let me also just say, happy belated birthday to Tommy Grayson, whose birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
In the back seats.
No, 2 days ago.
I thought. Well,
It
I
was
saw.
two-
I
I
saw
think 2 days
yesterday,
ago.
so. Right, well, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Yes.
The end.
But yeah, Billy Gold comes out, cuts a promo, and ends up getting interrupted. Let me bring this up. Of course, I forget to do something, right? It never seems to fail. This
Yeah.
is what we get coming out, interrupting him.
Yes, knew that had to happen. Friday the 13th show had to have Sam.
Coming out to the Friday the 13th theme, nonetheless.
Perfect.
The audience was so scared that nobody reacted.
Everybody was just in shock.
They were terrified.
I was yawning.
Oh man.
This was everybody's reaction,
Yeah, right
besides
there.
BJ. This was BJ's reaction.
Came out with an axe too.
Yeah.
Got an
So did
axe to
Mickey
grind.
James. Or
It's
Mickey
the
James. So did
only
Mickey
way you're
Knuckles.
gonna. It's the only way you're gonna chop down Big Bill. You need that
Eh,
axe.
And we do have to point out, Big Bill, he's got some wonderful new ring gear there.
Oh, yeah,
love,
absolutely.
gotta love that.
The tassels, rocking the tassels. And he's got a new name for this maneuver right here. They're called
Yeah.
the championship chops.
Boom.
Ouch.
And he delivers several of them right here. We keep demanding more from him.
This is right where he named it too.
Mm.
Yes,
I think
yeah,
it was
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was the second. I think it was this one coming up. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, poor
One
Sam.
more? I don't think he can take one more. And I yelled, or no. He said, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
He said,
That
I don't know if
was-
he can take one more, but I'll do it.
Yeah, well, that one was a little cuppy, you know. It didn't.
Oh, and this
Yeah.
one, this is just kind of a flat
Oh.
palm against the chest.
Yeah, but did he really have to get a running start with it?
Yeah. I mean, for all of us who have seen the Friday the 13th movies, like Jason is damn near unkillable. So you have to
Yeah.
hit him with every tactic, every maneuver
Exactly,
that you
man.
possibly can. So I don't.
Billboard
blame
Bill
him.
was fighting for his life there.
Exactly. Like he
So
was
here's
just
one of my
beating the
moments.
hell.
This was one of my moments from the match coming up. Which great
Moments, it was like
placement
3
of
minutes
that
long.
match was this right here.
Oh, the
The
look
whole
on
match
Bill's
was a moment.
face.
We can talk about this. Ah.
I feel like they need to put like "Sweet Child of Mine" behind that. Oh, sweet child. But yeah, that clothesline from hell just like decapitated Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
And Billboard Slam.
1, 2, 3. Thanks for coming.
He should have choke
Ouch.
slammed him though.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for the choke slam. I was hoping
Well,
so, but he
So I've
put him through
noticed
the
this
ring.
recently with Bill is that, before when he would do that black hole slam, he would just like, ring him in and then do it. But lately he's been doing this chokehold before he does it. And I've noticed it within his two last in rings. and I love it. I think it's so it
Yeah,
adds
no,
such
great.
a power, and just like it's so loud.
Yeah.
It's like the
And
big
if you
bang.
guys would like, I do have the video of Alex Rivera's promo.
Please.
Let's do it.
Which then, real quick, I'll give the floor to Pete here, who has been posting some very choice things recently in response to some of this stuff. So, let me unmute that, and we'll get the audio going for the promo.
Is this the first or second promo?
First.
What's wrong with you, Alex? How could you do that? I've been getting all these ridiculous ass questions.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to do this the other way then, because the audio's the audio's a little low on it.
Yeah, you can upload it into this.
What do you think? Well, it's harder for me to jump along when it's on here.
Gotcha. I don't know how StreamYard works.
So we're gonna do a live show?
No, we're not doing a live show, but we're doing a live show.
Sorry, Mike Trash. No, we are doing a live show.
Mike Trashing.
What
All
just
right, we got a
happened?
new clip.
Mike Trash just invaded us.
Not so classy of him now, is it?
Gonna do a live show.
Yeah, let's
Well,
go.
here we
I
are.
like that.
The four marksmen of the apocalypse here.
Boom.
I feel for Reaper.
I've got nothing.
I feel for Reaper.
What's wrong with you, Alex? How could you do that? I've been getting all these ridiculous ass questions all week long. How can you turn your back on your best friend Danny? How can you turn your back on the fans? It ain't clear enough? Well, let me school you a little bit. First of all, you're in this business to make money. You ain't in it to make friends. So therefore, I give about Danny. I give about who my friends are. And I can give two shit about you people in Mount Holly. Last week, I lost my SBO heavyweight title to Billy Gold. And Danny, my so-called best friend, was the referee in that match. And what'd he do? He sold me out. Mira, pendejo. I brought you into this business, and that's how you do me? You ungrateful bastard! Yo, week after week and month after month, I've carried this company off my back. Following the rules, doing the right thing, and for what? To get screwed at the very end. I'm tired of being a people pleaser. I'm tired of being a rule follower. I'm not here anymore to make friends. I ain't here anymore to get respect. I'm here to take what's mine. Billy Gold. Yo, that title, that's on borrowed time. I'm coming back to reclaim what's mine. And anybody got a problem with that, can step up. And I'll choke every single one of you out. Enfrente el tirador. Y te rompo. ¡Vaya!
Intense words there.
Yep.
Was he out
Yeah.
front of a Whole Foods
I don't know.
or a Target? I don't know. What was that?
Well, he lives in New York, so I imagine it was just some random building in New York.
I mean, I saw shopping carts inside the window, so it had to be like,
Okay.
Hey man, it could have been one of those bigger sized bodegas.
Who knows?
Say it with
no,
me.
it had a Whole Foods vibe.
Bodegas.
But yeah, so Pete, I give you the floor at the moment, and because you've had a very interesting back and forth with him recently, so go
Yeah.
ahead and take the floor here.
So, like, I'm not entirely sure. Like, the way that things timed out, you know, it was like 2 weeks ago. I was sitting in my car, was just thinking about the stuff that transpired at SPO, and I was like, you know, Alex really hasn't been showing the championship, you know, the champion like style and skills that he normally does. Lately, he's been using a lot more dirty tactics, and you know, especially after he attacked Danny, and I wasn't there that Friday. You know, I heard the recap from BJ, and I'm like, what? So went back and rewatched the SPO show on YouTube, and yeah, I'm sitting there just kind of like blown away that, he was trying to use such dirty tactics to try and win, especially trying to use the title on Billy. So this way he could go and, Rick Blade, try and go and do this stuff. So yeah, I kind of cut this promo in my car because I was a little upset at Alex. I expected more of him because, we were all there when he won the spot, when he was in the gauntlet. We watched the full gauntlet of him going to become the first SPO champion. So like watching his rise and watching him come to that precipice of actually winning the championship and then watching him fight and defend the title week after week. He's a great wrestler. He's a very technical wrestler. He's a powerhouse. Alex is one of the best up-and-coming wrestlers in the game. I've been saying that since his third match because the first two matches were against people that I was rooting for. You know what I mean? So, kind of seeing him go and shift towards these tactics, I was confused and, decided to call him out. Yeah, on Instagram, and I cut this video, and then the next day he dropped that promo. So, I don't know if he was already planning on doing that promo because I'm sure everybody was giving him smack for choking out Danny, but I wonder if I just added a little bit more of a fuel to that flame. And he wound up cutting that promo, and then I commented on it and was just kind of talking some smack, not gonna lie. Because, he's trying to defend him turning and making all these, dirty decisions. He's not that kind of guy. He doesn't do low blows. He doesn't use titles to win bouts. He uses the spear. He uses his power. He uses submission locks. And then he wound up cutting another promo where he was out in Puerto Rico, and he's talking trash on the school and the fans. And so, Saturday, it was either Saturday or Sunday, I decided to create a little video package of just Alex getting his ass beat, just to kind of remind him where he came from and to, soften that ego. But, it may have been petty, but it's also for anybody out there that may feel like they just need to see the former champ get, beat up a little bit. So that's kind of all I have to say about that. Alex, you know where I am every Friday night. I'm at the school. If you want to talk, I'm there. But, yeah, you're better than this. You're better than this. I was going to say you're better than this champ. See, it's so ingrained in my nature to say you're better than this champ because he was the champ. He had that title for so long. But, maybe one day you'll be champ again, but maybe one day you can fight clean again.
And there you have it.
Beating Billy for this belt.
He's not. Yeah, I'm sorry. Billy Gold, just, that dude's a powerhouse. You're going to need a monster to beat him.
Yeah. And we kind of saw the evolution of this version of Alex, even to the point that Twitch even left commentary, went to ringside, was like, you don't need to be winning this way. We saw the low blow.
Yeah, it all started with the nut shot. And
even at the same time, I'm like, hey, it's all about winning. Especially in pro wrestling, you're going to do what it takes to win. But somebody like him, we definitely thought was better than that.
Yeah. Alex is an amazing wrestler.
Yeah, somebody who doesn't need to use those tactics to win and retain championships. If I've always compared him to anybody, it's Taz. Especially the original ECW Taz.
Yeah. That's a little bigger, but yeah.
No, but just the comparison and this with the suplexes, the hard-hitting style.
The moveset.
Hold. Yeah. And it fits him.
Yeah. Alex is a powerhouse, but... I guess we're in the new era of Alex Rivera. That's kind of what it kind of feels like we're in, man, So I don't know if we'll ever get that Alex who was up and coming back. I think we've got the ego-driven Alex, and he's hungry. I don't blame him. So, maybe he winds up going after JP. Maybe he tries jumping into the PWU ring,
Why not?
I mean, currently at the moment, if he's going to go that route, he might, as it is currently, get through Pat Dynamite first and maybe win that Skywalker championship.
Okay.
Just because you were SPO heavyweight champion doesn't mean you're worthy of the PWU heavyweight championship.
Very true.
But we know Tara agrees with that statement.
Oh, yeah, that's also the other reason why I want him to go after the title. So this way, JP loses it and Tara cries.
Wow.
Savage. The crumb bum trillionaire, baby. Bam. Thank you.
Damn. That escalated quickly.
Sure enough.
Moving on to the next match from Friday, we had Death Cult taking on Nigel Carter, which we've seen for about the past month now between him, Malik Machiavelli, and Tarzan Duran. All these paths crossing. What were your thoughts on this match? Whoever would like to go first?
Nigel looked really good. Death Cult, we know what he's capable of. Big, strong dude, knows what to do, knows what he's doing in the ring. Nigel, this is the best I've seen him look. You know what I mean? I mean, the win wasn't super decisive, it wasn't, hits the signature, hits the finisher, 1, 2, 3, no doubt about it kind of win. It was, if I remember correctly, it was a roll up. But yeah, really enjoyed this match. The more I see Nigel Carter, the more I've been enjoying what he's capable of, and want to see more of what he can do.
Pete, your thoughts?
So you know me, I'm all the way golden child. You know what I mean? Like when he first came into the organization, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this guy. But as he's been working his way through, various wrestlers, and you can see that he's growing and he's developing. Definitely, and even I have that video on my IG of us chilling there. Even BJ took some video of us just like sitting there hanging out before or during that 4-way scramble, and this last week, he came out good, but one thing that I'm kind of noticing about him is he's getting too much ahead of himself. He's got a lot of fire, a lot of passion, and you can see he's really eager to get out there and throw down. But he's also kind of misstepping a little bit here and there. And I noticed that,
I'm sure every
reviewing.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure every wrestling trainer out there's first thing would be slow down.
Yeah, because we know what he's capable of. The dude's a powerhouse, and he's just really talented. But there was a couple moments where I was like, all right. He's rushing it. He's just trying to get the win. He's just trying to push for the win, but he really needs to play it smart because he's a smaller dude in comparison to Death Cult. So,
and I mean that could play into it some, knowing he's against somebody bigger and stronger than him, kind of keeping his foot on the gas and not allowing Death Cult to get that moment to breathe and to be able to have a thought like, oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Absolutely. But when he gets those moments though, if he stumbles and then Death Cult's able to capitalize on that one moment, then it can all be downhill because there is a significant power difference.
Oh, and Death Cult was very close many times to winning that match. And that just goes to show Nigel's got that fighting spirit, man.
Absolutely. And was super happy to see him get the W.
Yeah.
And I mean the more interesting thing with this for me was what happened after the match.
Yeah. That stare. You don't want to get that stare from Tarzan, man.
Tarzan is just angry with him and disappointed.
I would be too. Come on, man. You're 2 times the size of Nigel.
Go. Get out of here.
Just go to your room, son. I'm disappointed in you.
Even he looks at the fans like, I don't even know what to tell you about this.
No, we're not going bowling Friday.
Well, we had a wrestling match Friday, so no.
Or Saturday.
Bowling alleys are open till midnight.
Friday.
Okay.
We wrestle till 9:30.
That's fair.
Tarzan, can I get some ice cream?
Okay.
Oh, man. You guys.
Chef, that was killer.
You're welcome.
No. I'm going to start telling people that's how I'm going to start saying no to people.
No. Get me one too.
Oh, man.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and then after that, we had All Go Nelly versus Paige.
He throws
which
up
I
as about to
actually
clap.
was a better match.
Pedro Pablo. There you go. You froze up when you were saying his name.
Yeah, you said All Go Nelly, and
Is he
Yep,
frozen
that's
now?
exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
no, I'm not frozen. I was just pausing. Your
Oh,
mood
really?
changes on. Oh,
Wow.
whoa.
Really?
So, are you saying that Don Freeze is going to beat JP at Mad Love? That's
Ruckus
my
Jr.?
question.
Or was that in reference to the Alex Rivera comment?
I think
Or
it's
not-
in
yeah,
reference to Alex Rivera. I think that, I think that's more likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, All Go Nelly and Pedro Pablo.
You know, All Go Nelly, man. That kid is good.
All go.
He's
I wish
all
he'd shut up
go.
and wrestle, though.
He is a smack talker, and you know what? The little girl next to us, he was bullying her the whole night.
Yeah,
But
like,
to be
go
fair,
ahead,
she
talk
was doing
smack
it
to,
too.
like, a 7-year-old.
Well, somebody has to talk trash to the 7-year-old.
I agree, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, me and Pete were right there, and he could have gone back and forth.
If it's the only debate you can win, you take it.
I mean, that little girl just ended up with the Terra heat. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very true.
But yeah, I thought this match was a fun match to watch. I'll
was
get
great.
some of it going here while we talk about it.
I wonder.
I'm going to say probably a lot, Tara.
Why? What do you plan on doing?
Oh, that was a good counter
Ooh.
there.
That was Pedro is so good. Like the dude is really the South American goat. Like
Yeah.
his Instagram name lives up to his actual wrestling ability.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's got so much energy. He's such a just a positive dude. Like,
Just
yeah,
power.
really enjoy seeing him wrestle.
Yeah. But ultimately, All Go Nelly, he got that W, man. He did. And it was a tough contest.
Dude, there's
really-
a moment here where the
As the
referee.
pin-
Oh, that might not have been this match. I thought there was a moment in
This
this
was the
match
pedigree,
where
I think.
Dan almost got taken out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
It was a little bit right before that. You were close to it when you started the clip.
Yeah, that must have been the end of that moment.
as the ref is counting the 3, he's taunting the little girl.
Yeah,
sitting
he's
next to her. Hey!
He's got the
No,
match
not that.
won and he knew
There's
it.
a-
Might as well
there's
talk.
a frame before it where he's put his guy's hand on his nose, wiggling his fingers at her.
Just
I'll go
That was-
kneel.
it was during the count.
and there he is still jaw
Making fun of Don
jacking.
Montoya.
But yeah, I think at the moment we're going to take a break from talking about this past Friday
Okay.
to bring on our special guest, who has been a guest on here before.
He's
Trent
I think
has-
this puts him in the lead for the most times
I don't
on
know,
the show.
possibly.
It's close.
Yeah, we were going to have to go back and look between him and Billy to see who has the most appearances on this show at this point. But Trent has his last do. The man has a casket match coming up this Saturday for PWU Bad Love. The one, the only Kid Legend.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
How are we tonight?
Doing quite well.
Awesome. Good to see you, boys.
Always good to see you as well, sir. So, this match that was supposed to happen at Sub-Zero, due to you not being medically cleared to compete, had to be postponed a full month practically at this point. How did that change your way that you're approaching the match now to have the extra prep time?
To be honest, it's made me a bit angrier. I was really looking forward to putting this chapter behind me in January. things happened. I wasn't cleared. So my focus now is trying to just contain some of this anger, train harder, and there's a variable of, expect the unexpected. So that's always in the back of my mind here. But the game plan itself, it hasn't changed. In order for me to thrive and be a part of PWU and to, accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish, I have to put face down once and for all. So that hasn't changed whatsoever. And as much as it killed me in January to not be able to finish that then, I will finish it this Saturday.
Now, we did get to see Face in action that night, and he looked much like the same Face that we've been seeing, that you've been seeing since you've come back. So it really doesn't seem like he has been doing anything different as far as preparation for you this match. Do you think that's going to be a detriment for him?
It's hard to say. I think he works at one speed, and that's chaos. And chaos has served him quite well as a wrestler. The problem is that he brought chaos and turned it into a personal war. So that's what he has working against him. This is a war. It needs to end, and I'm going to be the one that finishes this war with my arm raised on Saturday night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I listened a couple of weeks ago. BJ, you made a comment about a friend of yours who, he told you that the fights that he lost were the fights that he started.
Right.
That's that was symbolic to this whole situation here.
Absolutely.
I don't want to repeat myself here, but I came back after all these years just for some closure, to prove that I could still do this, to have a moment with my friends and my family. I stepped back into the ring after so many years away from the ring. It had nothing to do with the feral face. It had little to do with championship.
You know who the guy was.
Yeah. He made that decision that night to come after me, whether it was his decision, whether it was Skills the Great's decision, whether they viewed me as, the new fresh golden boy toy. I packed that venue with a bunch of family and friends wearing my shirt. It clearly pissed somebody off back in April. Then we lead in, months down the road, we lead into attacks. We lead into a match. We lead into personal attacks on my family, insults. And this whole thing, I didn't start this thing, but I swear to you, I'm going to finish it.
Okay. You have something to fight for.
I have everything for.
And to definitely say Face and Skills definitely made this personal when it comes down to it, bringing your family into it.
Over and over
other
again.
stuff. And to begin with, when you came back, you weren't even involved in Face's match where he lost the SPO championship at the time.
Yeah.
You were in,
So
you were in the
initially
Skywalker
kick
Battle
off
Royal.
from? Like, where did this initial head? Like, when did this all come to a head, and then you became his sole focus?
I came back in April for the Skywalker Rumble, and it was a match that the Feral Face wasn't even in. And it was a big night for my family and friends and loved ones. We packed the Harris Casino with Kid Legend shirts.
Oh, yeah.
It was made to be such a special night, and I never knew what was going to happen after that night if I didn't win the PWU Skywalker Championship. And Feral Face wasn't even in the match, but he had previously lost his title earlier in the night, so he made his presence felt in the Rumble. He came right after me. He eliminated me, which then resulted into us just fighting all over the casino. And then you fast forward, once down the road, I was a special guest referee for Blade and at Dynamite in a title for title match. And again, he made his presence felt in that match, kept poking the bear, kept getting in my face, insulting me, which led to blows. And then you just kind of fast forward, and it's been a lot of the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like every time you're there, he shows up and either attacks you or pretty much attacks you, and then sometimes cuts a promo.
He's wanted me gone since the moment I stepped back into the ring, and it pisses him off that I'm still here.
Well, we love it. We love having you, kid. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So here we are. We're just a couple of days away. There's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this match.
Yeah.
You know, there's a number of ways it can go, but the outcome is the same outcome that I've been telling you boys now for months.
Now, Liz getting closed on face.
We end this. I keep saying the same thing. This ends, and it ends on Saturday, and it ends in a casket match.
Hell
So-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have to
Symbolism
ask.
should not be lost on anyone.
No, not at all.
Are all of the pallbearer slots filled?
You looking for work? He's a big boy, so we're going to need some all bears to carry his ass.
Yeah, definitely. But I'd like to be up in
And then-
front to carry
Hey,
him
we're all
right
willing
out
to
of
give
the
a hand
building.
when needed.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I've said this to you before, and I'll say it again. When this match is over with, I most likely will need a beer.
Well, we got you, man. Even though there's no drinking at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy, I'm sure they'll make an exception for you.
We'll see what happens.
I mean,
We'll
there's
see.
not like there's not drinking establishments right around the corner in Mount Holly.
True.
Let's
Yeah.
be perfectly
True.
honest here.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
I have to join you guys at the brewery.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
I do
Always
have
an
a
open
question.
invite.
So I do have
Let's
a
hear it.
question. So you get past Face, you defeat Face. What's next for Kid Legend? What's next goal for you?
Titles and legacy.
As it
Very
should
Who are you
good.
going after?
There-
You going after
that's a
Pat
very-
Dynamite?
No, I take that
Hold
wording
on.
as we could be looking at Kid Legend and Joey Janela somewhere down the line.
Oh,
That's how I'm taking it.
I like the sound of that.
All right, so I'm not the only one that caught the wording there. Of
The
that.
way he said that, titles and legacy, I'm like, he's going for the Trent Acid belt, bro.
Yeah, let's bring that back home. Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I missed
No,
that right.
like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this match. You know, depending on how this match plays out, it changes the trajectory of where PWU is headed. If by some way I fall short, this reign of terror of this lunatic doing whatever he wants, whenever he wants, continues. So there's interest from the locker room to see me be the one that finally puts him down. If I win this match, my career ambitions have been what I said. You know, I plan on fulfilling my legacy here. I fulfill on showcasing my abilities and my talents, and that will have to be with some championship titles down the road.
Absolutely.
So, speaking of Face, real quick as well, we do know in April, Midnight Express, all roads leading to Vegas, that Johnny Cashmere, who was on the show last week, will be having a Dark Knight death match with Face. What are your thoughts just seeing your trainer's former tag team partner, somebody that helped you along the way as well, especially since returning, being in this type of match? And it's not their first death match. Myself, Chef, and BJ witnessed the first death match with them.
That was crazy.
I expect it to be probably crazier. and again, like, you know, he's made it personal again with Cashmere. I think he took out some of his anger on me towards Cashmere on a Friday night when I wasn't there, but the message was heard loud and clear.
Yeah.
When I look at that graphic, I think, man, what a rough few months the feral face has coming at him. I mean,
I
That's
love it.
fact.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
If
Johnny's gonna
If I
be
could
just
feel any ounce of sorrow for the guy, I probably still wouldn't give it to him. But that's a rough 2 months, or 2 shows where going from such a personal, animosity-driven, war with me, and then having to come out of that to then go into a death match with Cashmere, who is making his way back, and he has a vengeance for his face. So there's a lot of personal revenge here. And
And the last time they were in the ring together, Johnny beat him
yeah,
for
Right,
the
right.
Silver Skywalker
That's,
Championship, nonetheless.
that's what I've come to learn, from listening to you guys on, the past and the history of SPO and PWU. Feral Face is a world-class champion caliber wrestler, but
Absolutely.
as you've seen with me, his ambitions aren't the same as mine. His ambitions is just to destroy me. So I don't know how much winning actually matters to him. It's the mental warfare that he brings to the table.
Absolutely.
And he just tries to suffocate you with just anger and emotions. And that over time, he declares himself the winner. He just picked the wrong guy with me. I am all things my family, my wife, my son. I'm all things people who support me in wrestling, and to personally attack them and then to also attack Kashmir, who is my trainer. I go way back with Johnny. So he has tried every avenue to make it more and more and more personal. So in doing so, he found himself not only in a casket match with me, where we end this 10 months of just craziness. He then walks away from that whenever whoever lets him out of that casket. Hopefully we just let him sleep in there for a long time. But then he's then got to pick himself up, dust himself off, get himself to Vegas to then have a death match with someone else who has, revenge on the mind. So I'm sure he's got a lot on his plate here. But this Saturday, the entree is us. And good luck.
Yeah.
To both. I mean, obviously, I hope Johnny comes out, making his way back. I hope Johnny just runs through him and gets all his aggression out and makes it a point that Kashmir's back and that he, too, won't tolerate this reign of terror by the Feral Face any longer.
Yeah. You'll have to give Johnny a relic to take with him to Vegas. From you. Use this on Face from me.
No. What you have to do is get the Green Ranger chest plate and give it to him.
That'd be cool. Yeah, like we did with Jason. Yeah.
So while
I don't know where Johnny's going to be on Saturday, but I have a feeling, he'll be tuned in one way or another.
I've heard
it's a good scouting opportunity for him.
Yeah, I've heard a couple
Are you afraid
rumors,
of
but I'll leave it at that.
People,
I'll definitely leave the rumors at that as rumors and not put anything out there. But I've heard a couple different things that are conflicting stories of where Johnny could be. But
if he doesn't end up there, he'll be watching it live on SPO. Is it SPO?
Wrestling YouTube. Scan that QR code right there. It'll take you right there to subscribe. So
you don't miss S right over there, and then there's the P next to it, and then there's an O down there.
O down there, yeah.
Yep.
But while we do have Kid Legend on the show, why don't we get our first prediction out of the way?
Oh, this should be easy for everyone.
And just remember, as a reminder, the person that ends up at the bottom, last place of this predictions thread, ends up having to take a chop from Billboard Billy Gold, the current SPO heavyweight champion.
Even Kid Legend was like,
you guys are idiots for this.
Will that be Saturday? Will that be Saturday?
No, we're not taking the chop Saturday.
We're going chop will happen at a future time, and it will be recorded.
Probably next Friday.
Most likely,
provided Chef doesn't lose.
I will actually be on vacation next week, so I will be at the school for the next Friday night. Not this Friday, but next Friday. Next Friday.
Well, then we'll do it when we're all there.
Yep.
So we can film it.
Take a top from Billy Gold. You might be on a permanent vacation.
That might not be a bad thing.
I'm just afraid my chest will look like Kofi Kingston's chest afterwards.
Caved in.
Put it this way. If Sam Reaper can take half a dozen of them, I can take one.
You hope.
That's what you say until it happens.
I'm looking forward to see you and Sam Reaper go at it.
I don't know, man. Johnny lit a fire under me, man. I haven't started doing push-ups randomly or anything yet, but no, man.
Gonna have to get you to the school.
Making its way through the wire there, BJ. Kid heard about this match.
He's a fan, man.
I follow you guys all the time.
Oh, hell yeah.
We just gotta get BJ down to the school and get him training.
Yeah,
I'll tell you first.
Like I've never even stepped into a ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've never run the ropes or anything. I feel like I have a good idea of like, you know what I mean?
Spocast is in.
Whoa.
I feel like I have a good idea of like the basics, not like that I would know exactly what to do, but like it would come easy to me. Just you know what I mean? Like I've never done it, and I'm not in very good shape, which you could help with.
I'll tell you this. It does feel pretty damn good to punch Sam Reaper in the face.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even if I lose, you know what I mean? Which, come on.
Yeah.
So
lose,
what felt better, the punching him in the face, or hitting him with the dragon dagger?
Oh, the dragon dagger was beautiful. You know, props to Sam. You know, I don't want to give him too much credit. I don't want his ego to get too big here. But I had that match wrapped up early. I hit him with the first dragon dagger, and he went right through the ropes. So he stretched that match out a little longer. That could have been wrapped up quickly. It could have been an easy Saturday night for me. But props to him. He had the wherewithal to get out of the ring, stretched it out a little bit, and then second one laid him out for good.
Oh yeah, that was night. Night, Sammy Reaper.
But to his credit, man, he had a smart attack on my leg. Slowed me down a little bit.
Familiar out there, just distracting you, running around the ring.
That was a kid show on Saturday. So what the hell was that?
I'll tell you what. It was sitting behind us, and I haven't gone back. I still have my footage on my tablet, but like I haven't gone back to listen to it. But like the whole time while that match was going on, she was like, she sounded like Beavis. It was crazy. She was like, Reaper.
Yeah.
I'll have to see if I can like isolate that sound and like and find that. But yeah, no. I mean, so when it happened, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
See, we
no, not at all.
Need that off the rails graphic that we talked about. But so everybody, who do y'all have in this casket match?
I say we count down from 3 and we all say it at once. 3, 2, 1. Kid Legend.
Kid.
Yep, Kid Legend. Definitely.
All day.
Really?
How are you no, I'm wearing Kid Legend shirt, man. That's my pick right there.
You can't disown your twin brother.
Yeah, how many people have mistaken you for Kid Legend?
4 so far. 1 fan. No. It was 1 wrestler, 2 staff member, maybe 3, and then 1 fan. So 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah, because you haven't gotten food from the hole in the wall since that's happened.
No, I don't want to go back because they're like, oh, you should have told me you're a worker. And I'm like...
Brother, I say take advantage of that. If being Kid Legend has some perks.
Come on, $1 hot dogs. I mean, it's not worth it. Like I want to put it this way. I want to put all the money I can into this place, not like take advantage of something like that, you know? God, come on, I bought like so many Girl Scout cookies, and that doesn't even put money back into the place.
You might want to shave your beard or something, because if Feral Face thinks that you're me.
Ooh,
the Feral Face did have a double at one point play a role in one of his matches. Just put some thought into that, man.
I'm aware of all things. I said earlier, like, my whole life is my family here. And for 10 months, I haven't been like, the true self person that I am here. Like, I've had a lot of things on my mind over the last 10 months here. I've had some anger and some rage, I've had some fury, and I've had this determination. And some nights I'm a little more myself than others. And, the closer we get here, I'm sure I'm going to feel all those emotions again. Saturday, I'm debating, who of my friends and family I even want there, because I'm ready to show a side of myself that it's not the kid-friendly Kid Legend that everybody has come to, support and, wear my shirts. I might have to do things that I'm not proud of. I might have to be a version of myself that might have to match evil with evil.
Hey, you do what it takes to get the job done.
So what you're saying is you could go green with evil.
Yes. That's a possibility. He's pushed me to pushed me to points here that, I gotta be honest too. Like, for months, I didn't love the version of myself that I was being out there. That show in December, same thing. I had a bunch of family and friends there. I had that tag team match, and all I saw was red. And then I cut this promo just out of such frustration and anger. And if you knew me on a personal level, I'm usually a happy-go-lucky, fun person. And a victory for him is that he's altered my personality here with lots of anger, and just driven by revenge here. And I don't know if I'm going to find peace or happiness fully until it ends.
Absolutely.
Let's close the lid on this casket on Saturday night.
And then
that
move on
promo
to
you
bigger
cut
things.
at Silver and Gold, that was, man, like, yeah, I'd never heard you get to that. I mean, I know you've been frustrated with Face. I mean, especially after the way he was treating your family a couple shows prior to that. But yeah, that promo that you cut at Silver and Gold, that was, wow. Like, yeah, that was, we all could feel it in the crowd that, like, we knew that this casket match, it's it's over.
It's over.
Like you're gonna make sure that it's over.
It has to be over, and it's time for it to be over, and it's time that I move on, and that I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna continue to climb up the ladder of success within PWU. You might see me on some Friday nights. He's not going to put me away. If anything, he's going to get tired of seeing me because he's going to be seeing a lot more of me.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one thing that none of us can go against Face on is no matter when we've seen him, I've always said he reminds me of like the Manny Pacquiao back in the day in his prime. No matter how many hits he takes, he's still coming at you. Like, it's like you hit him in the face and it's like you didn't even touch him of how tough he is. And it's definitely one of your toughest one-on-one matches since coming back. Probably toughest match period since returning.
Does everyone remember the promo that he cut before the Johnny match where he's just smashing glass tubes over his head?
Yes.
Turns out that was foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Right.
well. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
a guy like that.
it's beyond wrestling. It's it's a battle that he puts together lots of chaotic and personal antics, and destruction is what he's going for. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else really to say at this point. My mind is made up. I'm closing that casket on Saturday.
Yep.
We move forward here, and hopefully we'll be on some more podcasts with you guys, and we can start celebrating. And because I know, like I've said, I'm not the only one that wants for him to be put away. I'm just going to be the one that does it.
I want to put away.
This is a match I've been looking forward to. I was a bit disappointed that you weren't medically cleared to compete in it at Sub-Zero. I'm glad that it's going to be happening this weekend, and that one way or the other, you can put this behind you and move forward. Because it seems like ever since Face has lost his championship, you have been his number one focus. You guys can't even be in that building together without fighting.
No, and there's not a lot of respect there. It's gotten to the point now where you said certain things, you've done certain things, that there's no going back from this. So yeah, we definitely can't be in the same building. Anytime we are, it always has the same outcome. So
do you ever see yourself having that mutual respect for him maybe after this match? Of just being in-ring competitors, not as a person, but as a competitor.
I don't want to speak on their behalf with Skills and Face. I think on a personal level, he doesn't respect me. I think if there were a chance for us to have respect for each other, it's going to be after going to a war with each other. I'm a very honest person. I respect his abilities in the ring. I respect the fact that kicking him in the face hurts your foot. I respect the fact that he's a former champion. He's a champion in other promotions. Do I think that he and I would ever stand in the ring and shake each other's hands? No. No, I think that ship sailed, and it didn't have to be this way. I wasn't even on his radar, but apparently suddenly I was.
He started it.
The match, this could have ended, back in October when we had our first singles match, but that match, got thrown out, and then it was just more chaos. So at this point, I'll respect the fact that he keeps coming at me, and I know deep down he respects the fact that I'm not going anywhere. But on a personal level, no, there's no respect there.
He doesn't deserve your respect.
Nah. So,
Well, you definitely have terrorist support in the chat.
There you go.
We're gonna pack that building with BJ's shirt because a little bit of it's a little symbolic here that this is going to end the same way it started. It started with the Harris Casino packed in Kid Legend shirts, and I know that drove him crazy. So if we're going to wrap this up once and for all, then we're going to pack Mount Holly up with a bunch of Kid Legend shirts.
I will not be wearing this. I am not planning on doing laundry by then.
That's why I'm not wearing mine currently.
Well, good. I'm glad it wasn't like Mark Fest with all of us just wearing our Kid Legend shirts.
I'm rocking the SPO shirt.
Listen,
I'm the only one.
BJ, Febreze exists.
Just Febreze.
Maybe I'll just have to do laundry. I got a lot of good shirts. That's all.
Hell yeah.
All I'm saying is I'm patiently waiting for the next wave of Kid Legend shirts. That's all I'm waiting for.
Yeah, we got some good ideas. I'm looking to add to my merch down the road. Kind of complete my look here. Not much more to say here. One last thing, and I've said this to you all multiple times here. To the bottom of my heart, I truly feel like if I can't put him down, then I don't have a career. So the match itself here, it's the career aspect for me is that I get through this, and now I get to have my career in Pro Wrestling Unplugged.
Nice.
Yeah, you can finally start your career. That's been just completely encompassed by this guy.
Yeah, to where now your focus can go to be where you wanted it 10 months ago.
Yeah.
And move on past this. Go win some championships, hopefully.
Get Trent's visage on a belt around your waist.
Hell yeah.
Well, I guess the last question is,
Bring it on.
Is there any chance that you will be on the card for Midnight Express in Las Vegas?
Have answers to, press release of matches that are happening, but I think all eyes are on the match on Saturday night, and we'll see what's next for myself after Saturday. It's hard to put me on a show when Face could put me away. Problem is that he's not going to put me away, so I'll be around one way or another. And the last thing I'll say too is, I told you guys 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, maybe, that it's a weird story here where I could have done that battle royal, lost, probably never been seen again. So in a weird way, he making this as personal as he has,
he kept you relevant.
Pro Wrestling Unplugged has had 10 months of bonus time with Kid Legend.
Hell yeah.
So
he kept you around.
I'm happy about it.
So, maybe there's not a lot of respect there, but you guys could, at least appreciate that this is his doing.
Sure.
At the same time, I understand.
So
everybody needs their villain.
So everybody, if you see Face this Saturday, make sure you thank him for keeping Kid Legend around.
I'm not saying a word to that guy.
Well, yeah, he might mistake you for Kid Legend.
Yeah, BJ, stay as far away as possible.
No wearing green.
It's not Mustache March yet, so yeah.
I'll do all the talking with my boot on Saturday for you, BJ.
I just
nice dragon dagger, dump him in the coffin.
It's nice to have a stunt double.
It's going to take a couple of them. That I'm positive of. But there will be the lethal dragon dagger that puts him down for good.
Hell yeah.
So, thank you for your prediction, guys.
Thank you
I
for
won't-
coming
for
on.
joining us.
I'm not going to let you guys down. I'm definitely not going to let my wife down. That'll be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
do
gotta
that.
keep the wife happy.
Because
Yep.
if everyone remembers correctly, or if anybody hasn't seen our interview with Kid Legend from about a year ago, maybe give or take, before he came back and had that match with Face, if it wasn't for his wife, he would not be where he is right now. And everybody, yeah, go by all means, just watch that video, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's a great watch, and the story of how you came back into wrestling is fascinating. And yeah, you don't want to let her down, man.
I won't let you guys down either.
Hey,
Cheers to
man,
that.
Cheers.
you know you
Cheers.
100% have my support, sir, from day one.
I know. I know.
You know,
I know
we're
all
all
you-
Team Legend.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. We wrap this
Thanks
up,
so much, kid.
Yep. You
and then
Thanks for coming on.
then he's got to go wrestle Kashmir in Vegas.
Good luck.
I don't know who I feel.
He's already
worse
lost
for.
that match once.
Yeah, I don't know who I feel because Johnny didn't look the best after that match neither. I remember getting a picture with him. And he's
Oh,
just
no,
a bloody
no.
mess
I
afterwards.
wonder how you can.
But
Well,
I
at least he
messaged him the
wasn't-
next day, and I messaged him the next day after that match in Gloucester, and I was like, "Hope you're well, man." And he was like, "Oh, dude, I'm fine."
At least he wasn't stuck to a door with barbed wire. So yeah, that's how
That
Face.
wasn't
Right,
a door. It was
right.
a plywood.
Oh yeah, it was a plywood sheet. Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Gorgeous
But Kid
move,
Legend, thank you for joining us. We will
course,
see you
guys.
Saturday, and we will be rooting for
Hell yeah.
you.
See you
You
guys.
have yourself a good night.
You too, boys.
Take it easy, kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kid Legend.
Hell yeah.
Go
That was
ahead
awesome.
and check him out on Instagram at Keith Fitness, I believe.
Yes.
Keith period fitness.
Keith period Fitness. The symbol, not the word. Yeah, man. Always great when Kid Legend comes around. What a- And I'm not saying that because he looks like me, although I am in a little bit better shape. But yeah,
Wait, did you just say you're in better shape than Kid Legend?
No. No, he did not.
None of us here are in better shape than Kid Legend. He's just a Kid Legend.
I just said 20 minutes ago I'm not in shape. Come on.
Look, listen. You are Kid Legend's version of Damien Sandow when he was with the Miz. All right. Yes, we will be talking about that shortly. But we still have some SPO to talk about.
We do.
Let's bow. Get it? Like, let's go.
Let's frickin' SPO.
We have the Fatal 4-Way to talk about with the original MF, Ricky
Let's smoke on it.
Harway, Prime Off Work, and Bobby Casal.
Sal.
He did it too.
Sal.
He did it too.
I think you said Casali, I think, or
No, I
Casale.
said
Diesel.
I was gonna say car something. Carsol.
Car sale.
Car Ramrod.
Dude, you drank bear? Rick, what
Very
are you?
urine.
Are you drinking
No,
something
wait.
at
With
the
what
moment?
comment? With what comment?
Stronger than bear.
What comment, Rick? What did I say?
Rick Blade has taken us. I really gotta make that off the rails graphic. That's it. It's happening. I jinxed today's show too by saying, "Hey, Tuesday hasn't been going off the rails lately." Here we are.
What comment, Rick?
Rails.
What did I say?
What's a rail?
But yeah, this Fatal 4-Way has some interesting moments. You had Prime Off Work just randomly ask you, what are you guys, or somebody, what time it was, and then he just left.
He got thrown out of the ring. He was literally right in front of us, and he's like, "What time is it?" And we were like, "It's prime time." And he, "What time is it?"
No, what time?
Actual time.
And so Pete pulled out his phone, 7:44, and he gave a thumbs up and was like, "Cool," and just left the building.
He must have had to go to work.
That's what we
His
assumed.
break was over.
I was mad though because my money was on him, and I said this to me. I bet $20 that he was going to win, and I lost it because he left. So
Yeah,
now he's got to
everybody,
work
please.
overtime.
Again, everybody, please watch our 20-minute long review video. We're going to be doing these every week for SPO events, and you know, before the Tuesday night stream, it'll get you caught up if you missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you should be watching. If you can't make it there, you should be watching it live, or even in post on SPO Wrestling right there.
Yep, I see the words. Letters. Short everything.
Now I got to find the WR.
So, and then this match kind of eventually became a one-on-one match.
Kinda.
Yeah, between
Like
Ricky and
MF
Bob.
was still like there, but he was like, I'm just gonna hang out and let them beat each other up, and then if they pin each other, I'm gonna run in and break it up. Or if I see an opportunity for me to But this kid.
So I'm having an ADD moment where I just have to say this: Ricky and Bobby need to be a tag team partner.
Ricky
So that's what
Bobby.
we call Ricky Bobby. or Talladega Nights.
Ricky. No, yeah, I don't see either of them getting.
Shake and
All right, well, after you guys are done talking about this match, next we have the promo package that you guys could talk about from Blackout that led to a tag team match with I believe it was Jay George teaming with JP. And because I got to send myself to catering after that comment from Pete there.
I said a lot of comments. Why? Because they should be a good tag team called Shake and Bake?
The whole Ricky Bobby, whatnot.
Ricky Bobby,
I guess Shake and Bake made him hungry.
In your defense, DJ has had some worse ideas. So
don't tell him that.
Yeah, well, he's listening. He's giving me the finger right now in backstage.
He's eating cheesecake.
Are you sure it's just you and not all of us?
No, I thought he was eating a cheesecake, but then he moved it. Oh, sorry. Ow. No, he definitely was. Yeah, but yeah. No, I've heard worse ideas from every one of us.
But yeah, it was a great 4-way match. That moment where Bobby picks up the original MF and is suplexing him, and he's shouting and screaming like
oh my God,
to be murdered.
Like, I thought there were certain people who I'm not going to name by name in the crowd who were just obnoxiously loud and high pitched. Usually, sometimes at the Academy. But oh my God, can we get audio for that?
Yeah, is there any way? Right here. Oh, you missed it. You jumped it. You left. There you go.
Yeah, it was mostly a. Why is
monkeys
Harris
in the truck?
Well, if you want audio, I have to get back here out of catering.
Oh.
And I also have to unmute my computer.
What's happening?
All right, Bobby. Give him a suplex. Start.
He sounded like a weasel being eaten by a wolf.
Yeah. So loud and piercing.
Oh my God.
And he still kicked out of it though, which was pretty impressive. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen Bobby before, and he was a powerhouse in the ring.
Yeah, this was his first time at the Academy.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm glad I got to see it. Even though Ricky,
Casal?
Casal. No, that's Bobby.
Bobby Casal.
I look at him and I think of a young Bruno Sammartino for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. Without the lengthy title reign.
And when I look at Ricky, I just see some stupid plur kid.
I mean, Ricky's got some skills, though.
Yeah.
He does, but he's a jerk. It's his biggest skills, being a jerk.
No, he is a jerk. But...
He made fun of me. He said I had a video clip. I didn't upload it, but he's like...
No, he did. He made fun of your laugh.
Yeah, he's like, you have one of the ugliest laughs I've ever heard. And I was like, well, thanks, Ricky. Ugliest laughs.
Well, he hasn't heard me laugh yet, so...
I've always been told I sound like Seth Rogen because I got like that stupid...
Now I'm all self-conscious about my laugh. Thanks, Ricky. You didn't even say that to me, and I'm self-conscious about it. Way to go, jerk. I'll never cheer for you.
That's right, you big old jerk-faced jerk. I'm a sick ginger on you.
Right?
Since when did I become
The threat.
Resident Soul Snatcher?
You're the invisible one, clearly. You know what I mean? Like, you can stealthily get in anywhere. Because look at you right now.
No, well, we have a
Right?
security guy. We have a head of security.
Guys, wait a second.
Here at BJ and DG Promotions.
It's my pleasure to announce that our special guest today is John Cena. Oh, damn it. Go away. You ruined it.
You will never call me that again, sir.
No, we have a head of security, so you know, and he lives very close to the PWSN. So,
does he? Who is he?
If we have a problem, we can get that taken care of real quick.
Oh yeah, yes. Kung Fu
as
Robbie.
long as he's not working.
But yeah, Ricky wound up winning that match with that clothesline from hell.
As you said, more like clothesline from the old folks' home.
I did say that. I did.
And I edited him saying that out of our video, but I said that in our video and then just dismissed it and like.
Oh, so you're just stealing his lines?
It wasn't like that. I just kind of wanted them to be like, "Why would he say that?" And like, just no explanation.
Stupid idiot.
Just moving on. You know, that was something that happened that you can't be a part of.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, he hit Bobby with the clothesline, but you know, I wasn't really necessarily shell shocked by the clothesline, you know. So I was like, okay.
His clothesline looked like Little Mac's Star Punch.
I was like, that's how he beat Bobby? I'm like, come on, Bobby. Come on, Team Ricky Booby.
So yeah.
No, I'm starting to see DG's. No, that's not a thing. Don't ship that.
Yeah,
Let's
so
not make that happen.
I have no idea what's going on backstage, and I'm not sure I want to.
They're still giving me heat for saying the Talladega Nights references. I mean,
him being a race car fan or like
I'm here for the
racing
heat.
fan, race car fan.
This suit is hot.
I like race cars.
Yeah, I do enjoy watching people. So after that, we had a promo from Robbie Illuminati.
Oh boy. Yeah, the crowd's been getting on him lately.
Now stop booing him. He's a good guy. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all.
Oh, shut up.
Robbie got a little something to spit it. First and foremost, don't you ever disrespect my director, Jake George. I will come out there and slap every one of you women and children in the crowd. So shut up when I'm talking. Tell him, Robbie.
That's you.
When you talk to me, sir. No, you be quiet. You be quiet. When Robbie Illuminati, the man who won the key to the city last year, is talking, you be quiet.
Long-term storytelling.
It's like you have no sympathy. Don't you know what I've been through? Do you know how many times my heart's been broken? It's like you don't care. No, it's not good. Okay? It's not good. That's why we are headlining Midnight Express in Las Vegas, and you're sitting next to whatever you call that troll sitting next to you.
He's always getting them.
Take that, drunk couple.
That's right.
Pain and suffering and aggravation. I was suspended by Don Montoya. I was stripped of my ability to earn a living. You would think a bunch of people on disability and unemployment would understand what I'm going through and have some sympathy, but yet there's none at all.
Damn, Robbie.
So now you have forced our hand. We have decided.
What was Jay George doing?
Framing the shot.
No, I was saying that by the time he put his hands up. I get it now.
The man who holds the PWU Gold Championship
Ooh.
Well.
And dude, just to rights and stuff like that. I will not play the music.
I guess since I'm the only one here, bye.
Well,
I'll mimic it though. It goes.
And then you got 50 Cent rapping in the background.
Go, go, go.
There may
Go,
be a club.
go.
You can find people in there.
And then it goes. Go, 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 go.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
No, don't say
It's
another
9
one.
Inch Nails.
Now, which is interesting because they end up in a tag team match against Devious Cass and Pat Dynamite. Now, I'll let the footage ride a little bit. You know, because there's a very interesting thing, which, by the way, look at that excellent Pat Dynamite shirt.
That's
Sure, it's
beautiful.
killer.
I might have to get myself
Wow, I
one
can
of those.
finally throw money at Pat.
Right? I've been for 2 years. I've been like, get a shirt, man. Get a shirt.
You know,
I got you.
especially with that Metal Gear Solid inspired logo there.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
got 8x10s, and I'm like, dude, no, a shirt.
I already got one. You've even signed it for me. I got the rubber band. I got the dynamite sticks. I need the shirt.
I'm not an 8x10 guy, and I missed out on those.
We currently have them posing off with the titles. At this point, if Tara had been there, she would have been the only one cheering for JP.
She really would have. There was nobody else cheering for JP.
But we're coming up to an interesting, I believe it's before the match started. And I really don't want to forward and skip the moment. Because I'm good for that.
I mean, like I said in our review video, or recap video.
And I believe that's it right there. Declan Grant, you could see the back of his head with a hat on, is now at ringside. And as we know, per the week before, that they cannot lay a hand on each other.
So our drunk asses forgot to add that in the recap video.
I do believe I
then,
said something to you about that. Like, yeah, you kind of forgot that. That was a very important
No.
there.
I didn't edit. I did a editor's, But then we forgot about what comes after. We forgot about what comes after the match. That's what we totally forgot to mention. It's okay.
The postscript.
So what
When
did you
Bruce
guys
Willis comes
think
out.
of?
Yes. The post-credits scene where we see Bruce Willis come out.
Where we found out he was a ghost the entire time.
He's actually been living in the casket.
You know, is it weird that I'm expecting, for some reason, during that casket match that they open it and Sam Reaper or Homeless Vaughn both pop out? One or the other pops out of it. Like, Homeless Vaughn was just in there sleeping the entire time.
I wish Homeless Vaughn would come to Spo.
I wasn't thinking it until now.
PWU. Absolutely. I would love to see. It would be so on par for the character. And the first time that I saw Homeless Vaughn was when we went to Gloucester, and we walked in, or actually no, I think this was before I was hanging out with you guys. Yeah, this is before I even knew you guys.
Yeah, no, you definitely saw Vaughn before.
Yeah, we've seen him before.
Well, no, I saw him. He was laying in the ring, and he had newspapers over top of him. And I'm like,
that was the
why is there
firehouse,
this
wasn't
homeless
it?
guy? Yeah, I'm like, why is there this homeless guy just laying in the ring? Like, what is this?
I remember
That's
that.
my first intro to him, and I knew of you, like BJ, but the rest of you guys were foreign to me.
It's really funny because I remember that we sat on that side of the ring, front row at the firehouse, and we're just sitting there looking like, what the hell is going on? That was WrestleMania weekend that year, as a matter of fact. That was the Battle Royal Channing Decker one, and then he came out at the end of the night and cashed in on Too Cold Scorpio after he won the title.
That's right. Dude, that was such a crazy freaking event.
For being like
And-
2.5 years old, Spo has so much history.
And then that was when I called Channing Decker a Timu Kenny Omega.
I know I yelled at him, "Go back to Canada," and he like responded to me during his entrance.
But yeah, so we were talking about the end of the tag team match. I have that up here. But what were your guys' thoughts on this match? I thought it was a pretty solid match overall.
Yeah. Action packed, nonstop. Like, it wasn't rest hold city. It was all go. As you play like.
Two of the holds.
As you
play rest hold.
As we see Declan Grant now getting in the ring. And
this is when he.
Poor Danny, man.
Danny's just getting beat up. It's a shame, man. He's such a good guy.
He's just
he doesn't deserve it.
Week after week now.
Just trying to do his job.
And then they're just rolling these guys out.
Getting stomped 3 deep.
Until...
And then Declan really just lays into
Oh,
him
yeah,
he can't touch Pat. But he freaking does like this.
Sending a message.
Yeah, hey, he can't lay a hand on Pat, but he can lay a hand on whoever else he wants.
Yep.
And then we hear ba-doom-ba-down-ba-down-ba-down-bow. And out comes
Hadn't been forgotten, I do.
Our champ. Look at that man. No wonder why the ring cleared.
Hey, look at that. It's PWU gold.
But I mean, props to Declan Grant, though.
Yeah.
He decided to stand his ground, but it wasn't a good idea.
That's
Stand
right.
ground.
Oh.
Yeah, bad idea, Declan.
Well, we never said this man had... Oh, yeah.
So
just real quick, I want to bring this up real quick, though. Nice little shield-like pose there.
Looks like we got a nice little stable right now.
Yeah, because they were saying, I saw a post online that said something like defense. Or defense
Okay.
is like their stable name, I'm assuming.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, like, hell yeah. Devious Pat and Gold, like, come on.
Sure. Let's do it.
Devious Pat Gold.
That's a different guy.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Devious Pat Gold.
He works
Give
down
me
at the car
your
dealership.
shackles. I'm not buying a car from that guy.
You look like him.
Devious Pat Gold.
Yeah. Hi, this is Devious Pat Gold. Look at my gold tie. I sell new and used motorhomes.
Couldn't buy a sandwich from that guy.
So, after that, we had intermission. We come back from intermission, and we have Angel Metro coming out, announcing that she's injured and unable to compete, which brings out the Gumar, Angel Orsini.
Oh boy.
Um,
We got some video, audio of this.
It's coming.
Yep, I'm just trying to get it to a certain point here.
Well, because of Billy's new theme song, or not new theme song, but like
so
his
here
theme
we
song,
go.
I had to look up the lyrics. All right, we got the video.
Shut up, Angel.
Yeah, henchman.
So who's this other guy? I know one of them was Clockwork.
Oh, really looks purposefully camoed.
Impressive of Angel Metro to be able to fight through that injury and take these goofballs out.
Yeah. I think they
Gumar
were
and the
just
goofballs.
Yeah, they were just some henchmen, I'm guessing.
Well, one of them was Clockwork, and the other guy, I don't know. I didn't really get a good look at.
And then do.
Lucky.
Oh, here's
Lucky
the hero.
to the rescue.
The knight in shining armor.
Which
Oh.
thankfully there's no audio on this because he didn't come out saying, "Hey, Angel, knock it off."
No,
He
No,
it
came
was
out
bleepity
definitely
bleep
not.
bleep.
I had to censor it on my highlight reel.
Interesting
It was
moment that
something along the
happens.
lines
in
of GTO or GTFOOHYFB.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky
Lucky.
bastard.
and then them kissing.
Oh, lucky.
No, it wasn't
Lucky
them
lives
kissing.
up to his name.
Angel kissed him.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm saying, Lucky lives up to
He-
his name right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
that's
which
not
leads
luck right
in-
there. That's doing a random good thing and being rewarded. That's not luck.
Sure.
That's doing the right thing.
Which leads to Tarzan versus Lucky 13.
Which I didn't even know this match was happening, and I was blown away that this was his opponent. I'm like, I don't think these guys have wrestled in SPO at all, like together.
It started out with a funny little like Lucky still like looking like just in a daze, and Tarzan comes out and he's like, "Did you see her kiss me? Who, her? She kissed you?" That was a nice little back and forth before the match started.
Yeah, Lucky killed it this match, but you could tell his mind was elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that like he wasn't focused on the match. Like, this dude was honed in, crushing it, killing it, and but you could see his mind was still just like, wow, Angel kissed me.
In all fairness, I think most of us would be like that.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what I mean? Like, of anybody that is a perfect opponent for Lucky, it's Tarzan. You know what I mean? They both have the same kind of like acrobatic skills when it comes to the high flying attacks and, you know, moves, but they also are strong and endurance built, like,
and not afraid to get dirty.
Yeah, like that suplex onto the mat right on the floor is just ouch. And then look at Tarzan, man. This dude's just agile. He's always a treat to watch.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh no, I said that these two I was coughing during the video and forgot to unmute my mic.
Why were you coughing? What, are you sick?
Sick of you.
Damn.
Well, I never.
As you were saying while you were muted.
These two had an amazing match. And Tarzan, who's in the Crazy 8 currently, the only person to qualify for it so far. I wouldn't mind seeing their pass cross in the Crazy 8.
Definitely.
Again.
Oh, God, that'd be amazing.
I'm sure we'll be seeing some more qualifying matches for that soon.
That was such a awesome lead up and cutter.
Yeah. These two just amazing match. Unfortunately,
can you show that clip? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you watch Tarzan wrestle, he does shit that you don't even expect to see in the ring.
Rope walk, springboard, whatever. You know.
I watched this. He was on XPW, I believe it was, because he had posted a clip on his Instagram the other day, and I watched the match, his first like death match he was in, and oh my God, like this dude goes hard. Whoa.
And I mean, unfortunately, we don't get a winner in this match.
Right.
We get the dreaded no contest.
Yeah, after that suplex.
Like I said in our recap video, it's not quite unfortunate. I want to see this match over and over again over the next couple of months. Like, I want to see these guys. We haven't seen the best of what we can get out of these two guys one-on-one yet.
Yeah, this was an appetizer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm thinking best of them.
Ouch. It's like these guys and then like Flying Ryan and Junie. You know what I mean? Like those are like, I'm fine. Keep giving me the rounds.
Yeah. No one
And
has
this
to
is
win.
where
Yeah, you see Craig still counting.
and that's it there.
Tarzan was that close to being the winner, but nope, just couldn't get himself back in the ring. And
I couldn't
Lucky
even see
didn't
that
look
from
like he
our
was in
angle.
any shape to try and get him back in there.
Yeah. I couldn't even see
Now,
Tarzan coming that close from our angle.
It would be too much for me to go through and find all the clips at the moment, but the next match might have been just generally my favorite and most entertaining match for me, and that was
Can
Control
I interject real
Chaos.
quick?
No.
I have some. Let me load them up.
Let me just interject real quick because there was a little snippet at the end of the match between Lucky and Tarzan. So Tarzan walks up to Lucky and he says, "I'll see you in Vegas."
Okay.
So we haven't had any announcements of anything for Tarzan in Vegas yet, but he did say straight to Lucky's face. You know what Lucky's reaction was?
Well,
Angel kissed me.
It's fun, but so it's
Yeah.
really funny that you bring that up because as we know in Vegas, there will be the Lucky Scramble, and even though he hasn't been announced for a match yet, we also now know Tarzan Duran will be at Midnight Express as well.
All right.
It would make sense
It's
for him
not
to be
letting
in
me
that
upload the clips.
As we know, all roads lead to Vegas currently.
All roads lead to Vegas.
I need to get there somehow.
Yeah,
Tarzan
seriously.
Lucky in a scramble, like come on.
Let's start a GoFundMe.
And you saw I don't want to say anything too early. I don't know if we're announcing other matches that got booked for Midnight Express. I don't want to say anything.
But yeah, after that, this Pete's posse with the Italian Tank and Cowboy Pete himself, who I didn't even know could be booked in. I thought he was just a strict manager, nothing else.
I ran into him during intermission, and I was like, "Oh wow, good to see you here, man. I'm surprised you're on the card." And he's like, "Yep." And I was like, "Well, I don't mean on the card, but." And he's like, "Oh no, I'm on the card." I was like, "Wait,
And there's this,
really? Oh yeah, I'm on the card."
There's so many moments in this match where they just look at him like, just tag back out, man. Just get out.
Yeah, they literally held the ropes open for him to leave the ring.
Like, poor
The figure
Italian
four
Tank.
spot is amazing.
Gold. Like Cowboy Pete.
I'm gonna try to upload this again.
Cowboy Pete, you know what I mean? Like we've had our mishaps.
Oh, let
we've
me
had
see if I can find the figure four.
our back and
spot.
forth from time to time, but I gotta say, man, like
All right, hold on.
I was gonna
got
buy
it.
a Pete Posse shirt, but now that you botched this figure four so bad, I can't do it, man.
You were only buying the shirt because of Brian Murphy.
I know, I still want it.
Like just this here.
What is he
Him
even trying to do here?
The figure four.
I know,
Right,
but
yeah.
what is he even trying to do
It's
here?
not
He's
letting
trying
me
to-
upload it.
He's trying to
What's he-
figure out the four. That's what he's trying to figure out.
What's even worse was Kid Chaos was like other
Yeah,
leg.
Uh-huh.
Like he's telling him how
Like,
to
just
do
go
it.
tag your partner, man.
Juice is on the loose.
That was funny.
And by the finish, they held the ropes open for Pete to leave the ring, stole
Yeah,
his hat.
that's this.
Yeah, there we
right
go.
here.
Okay. There we go.
And
There
took
it
his
is.
hat. It took Pete's hat.
Now, as a fellow Pete, do you condone that?
Absolutely, that hat looks amazing on Kid Chaos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
Kid
kidding me?
Chaos. He should have kept it. He got rid of
Yeah.
it after the match, but you should have kept it.
Oh,
I mean,
love
also,
that.
just look at the skill of him hitting that sweep for total elimination, and the hat did not come off his head.
yep.
Beautiful.
That's
and then look at
Kid's
Oh,
that
yeah.
hat toss.
marksmanship.
That hat toss was gorgeous. It would have been better if it landed on the Italian Tank.
Should have just sat it on him.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, this was actually a bit of a long tag team match too, much longer than you would expect it. Essentially being 2-on-1. But you
Well,
know,
there was a lot of stalling involved.
yeah, Cowboy Pete was out there entertaining.
He
Oh,
took the
yeah.
time to like do a push up, and when I say took the time to do a push-up, like I do like in 10 seconds, like 12, 13, and he took about 9 seconds to get himself up for one.
You can do 13 push-ups in 10 seconds.
I don't know. Let me see.
That's
Count.
pretty fast.
How can we
Tell me when
count if
you're
we
down.
can't see you?
Tell me when to go.
In 3,
Uh.
2, 1. Go. 1,
1,
2.
2, 3,
4, 22, 88,
5,
37 in a row.
7, 8,
10 seconds.
9.
And we lost BJ as he was doing his push-ups. So we'll never know if he actually was able to complete them.
No, we know he was not. He was at 8.
So 9.5. 9.5, and I haven't done a push-up in like 10 years.
And you call yourself Kid Legend Stunt Double.
Well, guess what?
He calls me that, okay?
You're 10 seconds closer to getting in the ring with Sammy.
Hey, I got Brian Murphy beat.
Very true. Very true.
So, let's
That was a
talk
deep
about
dive.
let's talk about the main event from Friday before we move on and quickly do some predictions for the rest of Mad Love.
Yeah.
And the death
I have this interesting shot here to bring up. So, if you look at the bottom right here, is Mickey Knuckles, Don Matoya here, got Angel Orsini here, and then Big Sal from
Graziani.
from ECW.
Interesting.
FBI.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Now, did him and Angel, did they run together back in the ECW days?
Ironically, no.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if there was some long-term storytelling with that combo.
No, Angel was not part of the FBI.
And he definitely
No,
got
she was the
involved in the
protege.
match.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. Like you were saying in our recap, Don Montoya could have suspended him 6 times.
So
But
there's
you know what? Don was good that night and didn't suspend anybody for once.
Oh, I feel good. I got to do that again in the morning.
Although,
hey, look,
I
listen,
did
if
see Angel
everybody
Orsini on Instagram campaigning for his job, though. So
Hey,
you know.
look, if everybody's going to keep testing him and acting like they're going to take his job or whatever, you know what? I support him in dropping the nukes on everybody. Like, hey, you're going to challenge my authority. This is what I'm going to do. You're not only not going to have any matches, you're not going to be stepping a foot in this building.
I mean, they're all kind of challenging his authority because he's abused it lately, but that has nothing to do with Angel.
But-
so she's
but-
kind of
but let's
sliding
look
in
at
and
the
trying to
people-
take advantage of it.
But let's look at the people. Let's just real quick look at the list of people that have challenged that authority. The current PWU World Champion, JP Grayson.
Yep.
Blackout as a whole at this point.
Yeah.
You know.
Steels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
Tasha.
talking about
Angel.
big names. Yeah, we're talking about names
Yeah.
that should know better.
Face.
Skills.
Skills. Yeah.
Face that one time skills.
Like we're all talking about people who should know better at this point. That's all I'm saying.
And
So,
yet
you
they
know-
aren't afraid to challenge his authority. So what's that telling you?
That he needs to drop more nukes. That's all I'm saying. Somebody might need to get fired at this point. If they're going to keep challenging the authority, somebody might need to get fired just to prove the point.
Jeez.
That's all I'm saying.
Angel for commish.
Now, I vote for Don Montoya.
I mean,
Oh, no, I think I'd
he
like to see an
abuses
administration.
he abuses
under
his authority. I want to see what Angel does.
Yeah.
But you think
I'm
it's going to be that much better? At this
No, I
spot
think
right here
we'll
in this
turn into
match,
Gotham
into
City.
the wall.
That wall, Mickey's gone into that wall a couple times, and it never looks any
Better than
yeah, it always looks like that's like a solid concrete wall
like even Big
with a
Sal's,
little bit of padding,
Yeah, barely.
like maybe half an inch of padding.
Oh, is that what
In
happened
some
over there? I
spots.
couldn't see. The ref and Don were in my way, so I couldn't see that he pulled through her into the post.
Yeah, from my angle, I think I got a good shot of that. But that match I filmed in its entirety, so I haven't gone to break it down into individual segments.
So here's a spot. Here we go.
Oh, the Devil's Kiss turned into the Mickey Knuckle. What an angle right there from the house cam.
Yeah,
those
right.
those ladies really know what they were doing setting up there.
I don't even know if that's PG.
It's
yeah.
It's not. It's PG-13. Yeah, my edit is much more PG. My from my angle is much more PG.
Yeah, not from that angle.
No. They know where the house cam is.
They do that, but they're in the moment, man. They don't care. They're just trying to get the job done.
But yeah, it wasn't long after that this match ended. Mickey Knuckles picking up the win.
But there's a moment that I captured on my camera that you just skipped over. Did Sal intentionally hit Angel Orsini?
Oh, hold on. Let me go.
Right when Mickey Knuckles throws her on the ropes, Sal elbows her. Whether he thought it was supposed to be Mickey.
I think I'm at the spot right here.
Right there.
It looked like he
elbowed.
did that unintentionally. It looked like he was expecting Mickey with the way he reacted after he realized he hit Angel.
He even went to go start reaching.
He looked a little bit like mischievous, like he kind of had a little like smirk about it, like oops.
There's another good moment here coming up after the match.
Hey,
I was right next to
this
him.
took this guy's seat that he paid for, and then this here.
Oh. She's amazing. She's just the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't got to that yet.
What?
Midnight Express match?
Oh yeah, so before we get to some Midnight Express stuff, we need to do our predictions here.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, we're already going to run over a little bit, but
we all called Kid for the one match. So there's 3 announced matches. One of them is, well, I say a 50-50, but you'll see when we get there. So this is a very small margin right here. This is pick right or die.
All right.
So, of course, it has to be my first on the team.
So
hey, none of us have done this either. We've picked, but we haven't.
We're doing that.
No steaks, not even cheesesteaks.
Yeah, that was originally going to be the first match for my predictions, but with Kid Legend being on, I wanted to do his while he was on.
Absolutely.
So the first match we are doing and predicting is the Lucky Scramble. Now, all we know is that Lucky is in this match. We don't know how many other people will be in this scramble. I'm assuming minimum 4 more, because typically the scrambles usually... Hey, man, it could be whoever shows up that day.
Anywhere between 3 and 7, I would say.
Yeah,
most
likely.
So, the way we are going to do the prediction for this match, Lucky or the Field. And Pete, since it is your first time doing official predictions with us,
you're in the hot seat.
I will allow you to dig your grave first.
All right. So, and the reason why I'm picking my decision is because I've noticed something about the last 2 scrambles. I've noticed that Lucky's won both of them. So my vote is the Field.
Okay.
BJ, you are next.
Oh, it's going to go Field. But Lucky has that little extra motivational spark behind him now.
Why? Because he got the kiss from Angel?
Well, the kiss and whatever's happened since then, and, and will happen. Yeah, I think Angel's Kiss lights the fire under Lucky.
But she won't be there.
Oh, BJ, you must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. You know?
Hey, it's not an AJ Lee kiss, okay?
I think you're putting too much stock in that. The field is a large group of competitors. Lucky's only one guy. I got to just mathematically, logically go with the field for myself.
It's his match.
I know it is, but still, mathematically, logically, I got to go with the field.
Last two Lucky Scrambles, he's come in and he, like, the last one, he did the double stomp at the end of the match with the chair to get
Coup de
that.
grace.
The coup de grace, thank you. I couldn't think of the freaking move. And then back in, I think it was December, he stole the win from the flip, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Nailed that crazy cutter, threw him out of the ring, and did the pin on Stife. So he did a little dirty move there, but he picked up the win. So, third time's a charm? I don't think so in this game.
So, it's either I tie it up and pick Lucky, or I go with the field. As we discussed pre-show going into this, it's a Tiger Woods situation for me. Because, as it's been said, he has won the last two. And not even in a match like that, I wouldn't even consider it a dirty tactic. Flip should have been more aware of the situation.
Absolutely.
And
it was totally clean. Totally clean.
Yeah.
Win.
It was legal.
You know, I guess as my tag team partner on the show, I can't let BJ stand alone in this one. I'll go Lucky, and I have a feeling that's one down toward a chop of destiny for one of us.
But as if you were going to pick field, I was going to drop and do as many push-ups as I could to get ready. To protect my vital organs and skeletal structure.
Oh man, what you want is fat.
Yeah, dude, you need to eat more. You need to go to you need to call a little Chinese joint down the street from you and order everything.
That's funny. Did I tell you the next stop after I get off air is I'm going to walk down to the Chinese food place? No, I told you
Lunar New Year, so
that's very So next stop, chicken lo mein.
17 chicken lo meins.
Of course.
Don't forget to order the donuts from there
get
too.
this husky.
My skeletal structure can't support that. It's old and broken.
So, the next match to talk about, I've decided we're going to talk about the PWU World Championship match. Justified JP Grayson defending against Don Freeze.
Everybody on 3, 3, 2, 1. JP.
I'm not ready. Not ready yet.
Where you at, Tara?
I think she was behind at one point. I saw some comments that were not matching our conversation at all.
What's your vote, Ginge?
I'm going with JP retaining as well.
Yeah. Don Freeze, amazing talent.
Not
He's
JP's
not
level.
beating JP.
Not JP's level yet.
If Ruckus couldn't beat JP, then Ruckus Jr. isn't going to beat JP.
Right.
And oh my god, I'm so happy I got to see them play.
No, but then it's like, then that means I have to vote for JP, and I don't want to.
Hey, sometimes.
Well, you could get chopped.
Yeah, you can take the chop if you want.
I guess really that's the scale. Support JP, get chopped.
Yeah, that's why I'm voting for JP, because I think
put me down for the Freeze.
Oh boy!
Oh my god!
Vital match.
For the Freeze.
Did you
The
just
Freeze PWU champion?
He basically just volunteered for the chop.
You just volunteered.
Yeah, you really did.
I'm
dude.
not voting for JP Grayson. I'm not getting him that vote. No, I refuse to. I would rather take a Billy Chop than vote for JP Grayson. That's
Wow.
what I'm
Okay.
saying.
All right.
You still have one more, right?
I have faith that Don Freeze.
We
is
have
gonna
one more,
superfly.
and I think I have, just in the event of a tiebreaker, I have a tiebreaker type question.
Okay.
But first, we'll go with the next match.
Yes.
For the Skywalker Championship, Pat Dynamite, Declan Grant, that grimy bastard, in a ladder match.
Yeah.
Pete?
I gotta go first.
Yep, that's how
You
the
want
list
me to
goes.
go first? I'll
No,
go first. To
No,
soften
no,
the
the
blow.
list.
No? Okay.
No,
All right.
The
Fine.
list
fine.
has to go. We go in the
I'll take it.
same order because that's how I have it. Everybody listed currently. You're not
Listen.
confusing me, and I'm not screwing up the count.
Yeah,
I
you
love
confuse
Pat
yourself.
Dynamite. I love Pat. Pat is a great champ. I just feel like Declan's a bit more vicious. And there's a ladder involved, and Declan's been fighting very dirty lately. And if I'm being honest, I just see a little bit more of a hunger from Declan to destroy Pat than Pat to destroy Declan. And so my vote is sadly going to Declan. I know Pat's going to give me a lot of heat for this next time I see him. I apologize, Pat, but I want you to win. But this match, this type of match, man, my money's on Declan on it. He's grimy. He'll fight grimy. And
Yeah, I mean,
that's
we've
just how I
seen.
see it.
One thing you gotta remember, he is a former deathmatch wrestler. He's been through some stuff. We saw him at Uneffing Necessary.
Oh, did you?
know, in the match. What was it? The match with the
Lucky.
staple gun. Yeah,
Lucky.
against Lucky.
Yeah,
Oh
it was
my
the match
God.
against Lucky where that
Thumbs
was the
tag.
controversy with Ref Eddie.
Yeah.
The tap non-tap.
Yeah,
That was where his problems with Eddie began. You know,
Wow.
Mrs. DG in the background was like, I remember that.
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my vote. My vote's Declan. I don't want to say it, but the kid's just vicious, man. He's
So
hungry for Pat's blood.
It took everything you had and you could not vote for JP.
But you vote for Declan. But hold on,
Yeah.
but that is a discussion we can have on the review show because this is being recorded to come back to. So BJ, who wins the ladder match in your view?
Declan.
Chef?
yeah, I'm going to be throwing money at Pat for a shirt, and he may be using it for some hospital bills. I feel. So, yeah, I'm also going with Declan.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm buying a Pat Dynamite shirt on Saturday, or
If he has them
on Friday.
available.
If they're available, yeah.
So I'm also picking Declan to win this match.
Okay, so I wasn't
They-
alone. Okay.
So there's a chance this could turn into a Rick Blade situation and just light a fire under Pat to win this one.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
Well, now I feel like I have to change my decision because we're
locked
You
in.
have hold on.
You made an argument.
Hold on.
I did.
By rule, you can change your pick up until the end of the show.
Oh, that's a new rule.
It's just the last
No,
match.
we've
No,
done
that's always been the case.
Did we?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
always been
okay.
the case. It's just typically it doesn't come up because we stand by our picks.
But we're all voting for Declan. I feel like there has to be. I figured one of you guys would have at least picked Pat. Like, what the hell?
Well,
Honestly, go on.
No, go ahead.
Pat's title reign is the longest in SPO history.
Spo/PWU. Yes. He is our current longest reigning champion.
I feel like the luck's gonna run out. Not only that, but Declan unleashed. Bold, angry.
And they haven't been able to touch. He hasn't been able to lay a hand on him in all this. He's might have gotten into Pat's head a little bit, going after his friends and everything.
Not only has he not been.
It's almost the same situation with facing Kid Legend.
Not only has he been not able to lay a hand on him, but he hasn't been competing. So Pat's in there in the ring, focusing on what he's doing. Team with Devious Cast against JP and I almost said Reaper. I don't know why.
Because Reaper's always on your mind.
Yeah, I wanted him. You know what I mean? So Pat's been in these matches where he has other things to focus on when Declan's just sitting at ringside eating a hot dog or Swedish fish.
So
Both
now,
solid choices.
as
He went to give us one and was like, nah. Hey, you want some? No.
question. So guys, with the way this is picked out, Pete's really put himself on the line at the moment with not picking JP to win. But this next question could make up for that. Now, we do know for Mad Love that Tarzan Duran will be appearing. So, my question is, we saw them in a double count out this past Friday. Does Tarzan enter the Lucky Scramble?
Had I not known that Tarzan would be there prior to that graphic, I would have thought he would just... No, pretty much, yeah, he's there for the Lucky Scramble.
So you say yes?
Yeah, I think he's going to be in the Scramble. Just from how Friday played out, it just feels like this is going to be our round 2.
BJ?
No. We'll see him in Vegas.
He could be in both. We're not talking about Vegas right now. We're talking about Saturday.
Why would he say see you in Vegas if he's going to see him next week?
Because they're
That's
both,
like,
ironically enough, going to be booked on the same show.
That's like me saying to Pete, see you in Vegas, but I know he's going to come in next Tuesday and try to sell me beer.
But you got to remember, he said see you in Vegas on SPO. This is a PWU event that he's appearing at. So it's, it's kind of a different universe. Slightly. It's a slightly different multiverse.
It's a shared universe.
Slightly different multiverse.
It doesn't mean anything.
No, it's Home Alone and Saul. It's a shared universe.
We've seen Stife in 2 or 3 different Scramble matches now?
Yeah, where's he been?
Like
yeah, so I'm just saying, just because he enters one Scramble doesn't mean he doesn't enter the Vegas Scramble as well. If that would be the case, but we are talking about Saturday. Yeah, we are talking about this Saturday.
I think Tarzan is going to be involved in something else.
Because, who would he possibly be in a singles match with?
I didn't say
any number of people.
But, if you think about anybody that he's really been, building up any kind of storyline with, the only person that we've logically seen lately, besides, the Machiavelli and, Golden Child stuff going on, I feel like if we're going to see anything further of that progress, it's going to be on SBO, not so much on a PWU event. So, we did see Tarzan interact with Lucky Friday at SBO. So, I mean, I'm assuming he's going to, but I'm assuming he's going to be in the Scramble. I just think that was such a great match, and we've seen the Scrambles. The Scrambles always have some of the most amazing moments of the night. And so, you're going to put Tarzan Lucky with 2 to 3 other opponents in there. Give me that. Let's do it. That's going to be such a banger.
I'm in agreement with Pete and Chef. I think that he could be in the Scramble Saturday.
Tag team match, him and Death Cold versus Malik and...
See, I disagree with that because...
Unless that happens Friday.
I don't think Malik and Nigel are ready for the PWU roster.
Yeah, that'll probably happen Friday.
Or Death Cult, for that matter.
All right, well, let's review them. Let's go over everything.
We do have a couple other things to bring up. Ruthie J will be appearing. We could do that too. Do you think she has a match? It's been a couple months since we've had a women's match.
Yeah, I think we need one. Maybe.
I hope she just doesn't. I hope she doesn't come all the way to Jersey to cut a promo and leave.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Whoa, Hybrid Wrestling in the chat. Tasha Steeles wants her belt back, so we are showing up Saturday to get. Hope Don Montoya and his clown rats that kicked us out last time already.
Oh,
that is some news right there.
What just happened, everybody?
It
That just came
appears
out of left
what has
field.
happened is our former champ Tasha Steeles is coming back on Saturday to get what is hers, which Don Montoya
damn.
so rudely took away from her.
All
Yeah,
right,
the
guys.
belt is still out there, floating in space.
Yeah. Mrs. Vacant currently has possession of that belt.
Longest reigning and most reigns of any champion ever.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You, hybrid.
Wow,
nice meeting you
but
the other night.
so, do we do something for Ruthie J, or do we just let that we sit at 5 questions?
Well, I mean, I guess
I'd say
you can do promo or match would be.
I think with that little news flash that we just got there, we might see Ruthie J get her ass beat by Tasha Steeles on Saturday night.
Do we see a match or a promo though?
I think we see
all
a
right, we're
promo
doing
that
it.
leads into a
We're
match.
doing it. Yeah. Does Ruthie J have a match this Saturday?
He's furiously
Yes,
typing
against
away.
Tasha Steeles.
Does she fight this Saturday? Yes. Does she have a match? I'm going to say no, but does something happen that night to cause a match?
That's not all right. I'm about to say that's not the question though. Is there an
Will there be a
official
match involving Ruthie J? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 BJ,
Yeah.
Chef.
Yes.
Well, we really suck at trying to come up with tiebreakers because
Well, that was all you.
Well, I would say
because I am in agreement.
I would say yeah. We go with who is going to be her opponent. I'm going to go
Now-
Tasha Steeles.
Now, I'm just going to point this out. This wouldn't be the first time that these two had an encounter
know.
with each other because
Yeah.
Tasha's first title defense of that championship at Harrah's was against Ruthie J.
It was.
Well, then how about we
What a
do this?
match.
Ruthie J's, if since we all agree that she has that we're saying she has a match, does she win or lose? That'll be the tiebreaker. I think she'll lose.
Lose.
Yeah, I think Tasha beats her.
Damn it! It's just an endless topic.
Oh. All right, as an addendum to it, if needed this is the if needed tiebreaker.
So far, the only match that's like in the air.
All right,
is
so
the
all right, I
JD
need to run
match.
through
We are
that.
just
Well, we're
speculating.
split. We're split on one of the matches.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
so
we do
Pete,
have a split.
What did you
The
say?
scramble.
Win or
No.
lose for Ruthie?
Which you?
Yeah, because you guys said Lucky and we said the.
I
Oh,
said
yeah. Go.
Pete, win or lose for Ruthie if she has a match with Tasha?
Lose.
BJ,
If it's Ruthie Tasha, Ruthie wins.
Chef,
No way. Tasha beats Ruthie.
you know what? I'm going on the win side here because Tasha picked up the first win. Let us make this the best of 3 and we get a rubber band match sometime in the future between them now for that championship because Ruthie pinning the former champion puts her instantly in line for a championship match. Since
You
the
know what I
title
just
is
realized?
vacant. That you're a
You know what I
mark?
just realized?
What'd you just
Billy has
realize?
2 hands. Billy has 2 hands. If we tie,
Oh
because
no. Oh,
we're in line
that's
to
what you mean
tie.
by Billy has
Hold on.
2 hands.
Hold on, stop. But what happens if it can't happen because of the lucky scramble and like one other thing? But
Yeah,
what
me.
if there's a 3-way tie for the last place and only one of us don't get chopped? I'm praying that
Someone's
I'm
got to
the
take
one
the
that,
boot.
no, it's going to be Three Stooges style. Or no, sorry, Futurama Momco, Mom style. I call
I
Aang.
love it. That works for me, brother. But now that real
Yeah.
quick,
Run them back.
Yeah, and then we have one other thing: Lavari performing his song "Love" at Mad
Yeah.
Love.
Tiebreaker. I say yes, Lavari will perform Love.
I say yes. The crowd will boo him the entire time.
I
There
say
is no
he
question
gets
to that. But I'm
carried
glad
out of the building by an angry mob.
As long as I'm part of the
Led by
mob,
me.
as long as I'm part of the mob, I'm happy to do it and help
Keep
him.
it moving.
To help him keep it moving. As I was going to say.
Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Wall.
You know.
I'm gonna have to have somebody come and destroy the wall and graffiti it.
Listen, you will be another brick in my wall.
Okay, Pink Floyd, calm down. Go eat your meat before you have your pudding.
Ooh. I wish I had some chocolate pudding. Come on.
But guys, just real quick, we do have this upcoming Friday night, real quick, some stuff going on.
Hell
As
yeah.
we just mentioned, the man that will chop one or multiple people from this show.
Championship chop.
Yeah. Billboard Billy Gold, SPO heavyweight champion, will be there. As well as James Gray appearing. Malik Machiavelli.
Malik.
PWU World Champion, Justified JP Grayson. BJ's favorite wrestler, Sam Reaper.
Could you take that down for a second?
You asked me to take it down, so.
Oh, and put me up.
BJ calling out Sam Reaper. Sam, if you're watching this, if you give me enough souls, I will turn heel on BJ.
Guess what? I guess BJ is going to be taking classes with Tarzan Duran at the Pro Wrestling Star Academy.
Which, just real quick, if you're interested, March 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. Open house. Come check out the school if you are interested in training.
Got to remember to switch my shift.
Train in the ring.
Yep. Also appearing this Friday, Pedro Pablo.
Yeah.
Robbie Illuminati.
Boo.
Ethan Rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logie P.
Yeah, well.
With him.
Oh, he got mauled by not Cade, the other Cade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
he was one of the three guys who got just destroyed by Katie.
Yeah, and then
I wasn't there.
We have the woman who is trying to take Don Montoya's job, the Gumar, Angel Orsini appearing, and then we have a contract signing for the ladder match between champion Pat Dynamite and Deck, but they can't touch each other. So
that's right. Notoriously in wrestling, contract signings always go well.
Yeah, seriously, it's like a wedding at this point. They never end well unless it's Dexter Lumis and Indy Hartwell.
That one was sweet.
Yeah, that was cute. That was cute.
And let's not forget, all roads do lead to Vegas for Midnight Express. We'll go over some of the matches as we had Johnny Cashmere on last week, and we kind of talked about it with Kid Legend earlier, his Dark Knight Death match with the Feral Face. First time ever matchup. Gangrel versus Matt Tremont. Marcus Mathers of the WWE ID program taking on Kerry Morton from the NWA.
Couple of second generation stars there.
Current Skywalker champion Pat Dynamite taking on the first ever PWU Crazy 8 winner Jack Evans. As we also talked about, Lucky's Invitational Scramble.
Yeah.
Now, this was a match that was originally booked. Marisade from TNA taking on Mercedes Martinez. But, as always, card subject to change. It is now Priscilla Kelly, former, taking on Mercedes Martinez.
I'm equally as interested.
Just announced during this show, the one called Manders versus PCO.
People might know him as Pierre Oulet.
Yes. Vandal 48, them Ohio boys, taking on Blackout.
Oh, yeah.
For once, my money's on Blackout.
And then we have a fatal four-way with Ruthie J, Brittany Brooks, Mia Friday, and Jasmine Allure.
Let's go, Ruthie.
PWU Legacy Champion Joey Janela and Effie will be in tag team action. Opponents yet to be named. Now, also, this next one is a team that I believe we are all familiar with, that we haven't seen in a really long time because they've been training at the New Japan Wrestling Academy.
Yeah.
Live Danger
Live
will be at
Danger.
Midnight Express.
These guys are just amazing.
Tarzan Duran, as we talked about earlier as well. Mickey
Oh, snap.
Knuckles will be
My
returning to PWU at
what?
Midnight Express as well. Skills the Great will be there, obviously, because of Face. We also have Rich Poe, who will be music talent director for the show, in charge of all the musical performances and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, all roads leading to Vegas, the next couple months are going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. I am very excited
we got,
for this
90
show.
days? Something like that, 90 days?
Yeah.
WrestleMania week's going to be absolutely amazing. And if you are in Vegas, I understand this show might be starting 1 minute before midnight, but this is one you don't want to miss. Front row tickets.
You're in Vegas. What's sleep?
Yeah,
There's no clocks anywhere.
yeah, front row tickets have officially sold out. I do believe I saw a post about that.
Nice.
So that means other tickets aren't far behind. Get your tickets now.
Oh no, we're only like 2 months away from it.
Yeah, you
Looks
especially
like 80
should get.
something days. Yeah.
60.
But yeah,
Yeah.
It's not
I don't
40
know.
days
I
in a
can't-
month.
I can't math. I've had 3 beers.
So have I.
3 beers.
Yeah, that's
Don't
why
ask
you're
me to
calling
do
out
math.
Sam
We're
Reaper.
at 8% right now.
I would call out Sam Reaper sober, and if you don't believe that,
why don't we have the Undertaker soundbite of him saying "Rest in peace"?
Rest in peace.
because I didn't think of that when I was downloading a bunch of sound bites.
I'm gonna have to go back and make a compilation video of all the times you've called out Sam Reaper for your first bout.
Dude, yeah, by all means. By all means, yeah. Because it started before we made peace.
Yeah.
Like, we're cool
But
now.
let's continue. But you guys made peace and you still talking all this
Look,
smack.
look. Here we go. I have an idea. Us four. Sam Reaper gets 3 other people, and
No.
I
Let's
picked
go.
Beast Man. I picked KTB.
I picked
I picked Billy
Billy
Gold.
No,
Gold.
it's us. It's
No.
us.
No.
But
I'm out.
Sam Reaper gets,
It's against you
but
three.
Sam Reaper gets the pick.
I'm an old man. Look at all this gray.
Oh,
But everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a fun show. Kid Legend, thank you for coming on and talking about your upcoming casket match this Saturday. Everybody, don't forget to get your tickets for PWU Mad Love at pwunplug.com. Use promo code Ginger and save yourself some money, because we all love to save money when we can.
Yeah.
And you can catch us back here next Tuesday for our review show, where pay attention to our social media at BJDG Talk Wrestling, where later this week I will be announcing the one current guest we have at the moment for that show.
But
And
also stay tuned for the SPO review show, probably being posted Saturday or Sunday.
I didn't play it. I waited till the end to play it.
Also, we'll have the results for the belly chop.
Yes, we will have the results, but not the
Next
chop.
week,
The
yeah.
chop
Not
will
the
be
chop, but we'll
filmed
have the
at.
results for.
We're going to film the chop when we're all together in one place, and we can...
It's gonna be.
Whoa!
Screw you, chef.
You know, just
you
real.
need to send me. You need to send me those the votes, so this way I can keep track.
You know, I do
We're
have
not going
one
to fudge
thing. Real
anything.
quick.
It's all on record.
Look, you know, I do have. Make sure I got this right. Yep. Okay, I just typed that backwards for some reason. I was going to change a specific pick, but you just had to bring up the chop. So I have to stay confident in my picks at this point. Because I don't want to end up in a bottom 3-way tie.
It's all right. If anything, I can go back
Line
and
up,
review
fellas.
this footage. I can go back and review this footage and see if there was any tomfoolery. I know who everybody picked because it's all on the internet forever.
It is,
Yeah.
and everything on the
so we can
internet
believe
is
everything
true
on the
forever.
internet.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Since I have started typing the picks down, I have been 100% accurate with the recall of it all. Just to be clear. Since
All right, we're gonna have to watch this back then.
I know who I voted for. I just don't remember who you guys voted for on some things.
If you're saying you were 100% accurate, then I have questions.
Well, that's why I've been typing them down. Since we've been doing the PWU shows, I have every one of them on record.
In the same file?
Yep.
No way! I got it. Did send that to me.
Actually, I mean, they're in my drive as individual ones in my PWU
okay.
folder for each show. But yes, I have each show of our predictions. But yes, as I was saying, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. In a moment, Chef's going to call for us to ring the bell. And we're going to get out of here. I got a dog to go walk. I got some wrestling to watch.
Me too.
Ring that bell. Let's go home.
Everybody be good to each other. And we will see you Sunday for our normal show and then next week for our review show.
This is Justified. J.P. Grayson, PWU World Champion. And you're watching BJ and DG Talk Wrestling.